The Pacific War, a crucial theater of World War II. The Pacific War, a major theater of World War II, was a complex and brutal conflict fought between the Allies, primarily the United States, and the Empire of Japan. This war, spanning from 1941 to 1945, was marked by vast naval battles, intense island campaigns, and significant civilian and military casualties. The Pacific War played a critical role in determining the outcome of World War II, shaping the geopolitical landscape of the post-war world. The origins of the Pacific War can be traced to the early 20th century, characterized by Japan's imperial expansion and increasing militarization. Japan sought to establish itself as a dominant power in Asia, leading to the annexation of Korea in 1910 and the invasion of Manchuria in 1931. The Japanese ambition for greater territorial control and resources in the Asia-Pacific region brought them into direct conflict with Western powers, particularly the United States, which had significant economic and strategic interests in the Pacific. The situation escalated dramatically on December 7, 1941, when Japan launched a surprise attack on the U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. This devastating assault aimed to cripple the U.S. Pacific Fleet and prevent American interference in Japan's plans for expansion. The attack led to the United States' formal entry into World War II, as Congress declared war on Japan the following day. Shortly after, Germany and Italy declared war on the United States, further solidifying the global nature of the conflict. The early months of the Pacific War saw a series of rapid Japanese victories as they seized control of territories across Southeast Asia and the Pacific, including the Philippines, Malaya, Singapore, and the Dutch East Indies. These successes were met with determined Allied resistance, leading to several critical battles that would shape the course of the war. The Battle of Midway in June 1942 marked a significant turning point in the Pacific War. The U.S. Navy, under Admiral Chester W. Nimitz, successfully ambushed and defeated a major Japanese fleet, sinking 4 aircraft carriers and shifting the balance of naval power in the Pacific. This victory halted Japanese expansion and initiated a strategic offensive by the Allies. Following Midway, the Allies launched a series of amphibious assaults on Japanese-held islands, employing a strategy known as island hopping. This approach aimed to capture key islands, establish forward bases, and gradually move closer to Japan. One of the most brutal and pivotal campaigns was the Battle of Guadalcanal, 1942 to 1943, where U.S. forces endured fierce fighting to secure the island, marking Japan's first major land defeat. The island-hopping campaign continued with significant battles such as the Battle of Leyte Gulf, 1944, the largest naval battle of the war, which effectively destroyed the Japanese Navy's capacity to conduct large-scale operations. The capture of Iwo Jima and Okinawa in 1945 brought Allied forces within striking distance of the Japanese home islands, setting the stage for the final phase of the war. As the Allies closed in on Japan, the war's endgame took a devastating turn with the introduction of atomic warfare. In August 1945, the United States dropped atomic bombs on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These bombings, coupled with the Soviet Union's declaration of war on Japan and invasion of Manchuria, compelled Japan to surrender. On August 15, 1945, Emperor Hirohito announced Japan's unconditional surrender, and formal surrender documents were signed aboard the USS Missouri on September 2, 1945, officially ending World War II. The Pacific War had profound and lasting impacts on the geopolitical and social fabric of the Asia-Pacific region and the world. The war resulted in immense human suffering, with millions of military and civilian casualties. The devastation wrought by the conflict, particularly the atomic bombings, left an indelible mark on Japan, leading to its demilitarization and the establishment of a pacifist constitution under U.S. occupation. The conclusion of the Pacific War also marked the beginning of the United States' significant presence in Asia. The U.S. established military bases across the Pacific and played a pivotal role in the reconstruction and democratization of Japan, fostering a close alliance that persists to this day. The war's end also facilitated the decolonization of Asia, as former European colonies sought independence in the post-war period. The strategic lessons and technological advancements from the Pacific War influenced military doctrines and international relations during the ensuing Cold War. The experience of amphibious warfare, carrier-based naval operations, and the use of atomic weapons had lasting implications for future conflicts and defense policies.
Thank you for watching Telltime Tales. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest stories. Until next time, keep exploring the past.